Hey again! In the last video, we talked about Book 1 and C.S. Lewis's argument for a moral law and a lawgiver. We were left in a bit of a tight spot. We know the law, but we all break it, putting us at odds with the God who created the universe. So, what do we do about it? That's what Book 2, What Christians Believe, is all about. First, Lewis addresses a common idea: dualism. This is the belief that there are two equal and opposite powers in the universe, one good and one bad, fighting it out forever. Lewis says Christianity doesn't agree. It believes the universe was created good, but that something went wrong. The bad power is not an equal. It's a fallen angel, a rebel. Evil is a spoiled good. So, this world we live in is like enemy-occupied territory. We are living in the middle of a rebellion. How does God, the true king, respond? Lewis says he didn't just stay outside the world and shout instructions. He launched an invasion. But it was a quiet invasion. He landed in person, in disguise, as a man named Jesus Christ. This leads to the central, most shocking claim of Christianity. Christians don't just think Jesus was a great moral teacher. They believe he was and is God himself walking on earth. Lewis says we have to be serious about what Jesus claimed. Jesus said things like, "I am the bread of life, and he who has seen me has seen the Father." He also claimed to forgive sins, something only God has the authority to do. This leaves us with what's called the Trilemma. Jesus' claims were so extreme that he can't just be a good teacher. He must be one of three things: a liar, he knew he wasn't God but tricked everyone; a lunatic, he genuinely thought he was God but was insane; or Lord, he was exactly who he said he was. Lewis argues that great moral teacher is the one option Jesus doesn't leave open to us. So, if he was God, why did he come, and why did he have to die a terrible death? Lewis explains it like this: we were in a deep hole. We owed a debt for our rebellion. We needed to repent, to surrender perfectly, and to die, which is the result of our rebellion. But we couldn't do any of those things perfectly. Only a perfect person could do it, but only a human should do it, since humans were the ones who rebelled. The solution? The God-man. Jesus, being both God and man, could live that perfect life of surrender. He could pay the debt and die that death for us and as one of us. By dying, he defeated death itself from the inside. So what does that mean for us? This is the final, practical point. Jesus' perfect life and death aren't just something to admire. They are something we can share. Lewis says it's the difference between imitation and impartation. We don't just imitate Jesus like a role model. Through faith, baptism, and other tools he left, we can actually have his new, perfect, resurrected life imparted to us. It's like he's spreading his own life to us, turning us from tin soldiers into real, living sons and daughters of God. And that is the core of what Christians believe. It starts with a problem, moves to a shocking invasion, and ends with a new kind of life.